I feel what I feel, and my feelings are valid and need to be protected. That's the energy of the day. Sep 20, Scorpio, Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. And we are feeling and we are protecting, and post 1111 portal. We are integrating, recalibrating. How you guys feeling on this day? Welcome to Embody Your True Essence with me, Ikue. And it's Wednesday. Yeah, wow. 1111 portal was powerful, to say the least. Did you guys, like, I don't know, feel anything or feel the shift or going through some crazy change in your life? Or, you know, it doesn't have to be physically happening, but it's just in your head or in your fascia. Everything is moving. If you're feeling this way, you are not alone. I feel like I crossed another threshold. And when I say threshold, oh, I just dropped the lid. I gotta find it. Drop the threshold of timeline. And I feel like every time I cross it, of course, I'm in a different timeline, but I don't need to go back to my old way. You know, that's how I feel. Okay, psychic protection. This is for the collective. Let me just grab that. It's so funny. I just dropped the lid and I don't know where it is. And it's okay. Let it go. Let it go. This is for me, and this is for the collective who's receiving this message. And psychic protection, to cut any cords that doesn't serve us, and know that we are powerful beyond words, and we get to choose ourselves over and over again, and that's the power right there. And my body's shedding, especially head, and out of all the shedding of the hair, there's all this baby hair, but I feel like I'm dealing with this cute baby hair all year round. But amongst of all, I do feel when I'm like shedding and all the baby hairs are coming up, like it's like they were so alive. But it's okay. This is also part of me, and I love you and love myself. Yes. Heart chakra oil. Let's open our heart, because nothing works if our heart is closed, and we have power to choose again and again. Let's choose our heart over brain. Let's choose our heart desire over logics. And when your fascia says yes, when your heart says yes, that's the real answer. The heart chakra. Let's feel our energy around us. This morning, I've been thinking about for the last few days about this hip hop workshop that's happening in Calgary. And then these guys are coming from New York, and they were the legendary hip hop dancers. And I've been wanting to kind of check it out, but it's in New York normally once a year in summer. And it's just, you know, it wasn't my priority for a long time. But then I just heard that they were bringing that project, that workshop, to Calgary, which is not in Vancouver. But then it's like, okay, it's just like 2, 3, 4, 5, like 4 days. And I feel like I just had this feeling of, you know, I want to do it, right? When you want to do it, when your heart said yes, and then your fascia says yes, and then you examine, you know, logistics and, you know, your plans and everything. But it's like, you know what, my heart wants it, and this is a yes, and I lead with love and lead with my own heart. And when my body said yes, and that's, you know, I don't need to figure out everything right now, but it's gonna happen. And so, yeah, it was a decision this morning that I made. I just paid for the workshop. And next thing, I need to figure out my flight and hotels and everything. But yeah, and I know January that's like one of the coldest month of the season too. But I said yes to this. So yeah, you know, we're gonna say yes to our life. And we're choosing ourselves, loving ourselves. That's the energy. And I think definitely 11 portal supported me that decision. So I am going to go with that. Okay, that being said, this is a collective message for today. Sep 20 degrees Scorpio. I feel, I protect. Now, Today we stand in the sacred waters where feeling meets protection, where Cancer's nurturing embrace softens the intensity of Scorpio's depth. This is a day of emotional validity, energetic sovereignty, and inner reconciliation. You feel what you feel, and you are allowed to protect that feeling. You are not too much. You're the medicine. Let this truth settle in your fascia, your breath, your bones. Coming off the 1111 portal, many of us cross the threshold, shedding outdated programs of suppression, seriousness, and spiritual heaviness. And are now being invited back into the joy we once shelved in the name of growth. But today reminds us, joy is protection, feeling is strength, expression is sacred. So today, let yourself cry, giggle, sway, dance, sigh, whatever opens your chest and makes you feel you. Your inner child is not something to heal. She's your compass back to the light. Together we affirm, I feel and it is enough. I protect my sensibility as a sacred temple. I am safe to be real, raw, and radiant. That is powerful. I like to talk about the spiritual heaviness, right? Sometimes like we go into this like rabbit hole of spirituality and healing ourselves over and over again, 1 layer at a time, and then come to a point where it's like, okay, so what matters, right? What's important for us? And I think in this 1111 portal, it was a manifestation portal, but also at the same time, what are we manifesting? Are we manifesting through suppression, seriousness, or spiritual heaviness, right? Or you choose your joy and let that be enough. And from that place, loving yourself and choosing your joy. And you choose and lead the life that you are deserving rather than that. Am I going to say it right? Martyrism, you know, like self-sacrifice. Like think of like religious followers who are so religious, loyal to God that you forget that you also have your body, you know. And I think it's many religions taught us to be that type of person who self-sacrifice. I just don't believe in that timeline anymore because I came here to have fun. I deserve to feel good. I'm worthy of perfect health. I'm worthy of perfect love. We don't need to earn it. You know what I mean? Like if we earn it by birthright. But I came to this point because I've gone through my own journey of the opposite, right? And I just, one day I just had enough. It's like, you know what? I'm going to protect this joy. I'm going to protect this self-love and inner peace. And if something that is not serving me, then it's not my path. And I get to choose. I am the creator, as much as you're part of something or you believe in something, but that very belief that you have is against your, heart or your joy, then maybe we should rethink about that, right? And yeah, and I love that we're talking about inner child here. Your inner child is not something to heal. She's your compass back to the light, back to the joy, right? Because it normally, I think everyone's inner child, like for my inner child, just wants to have fun, wants to be seen, wants to enjoy, wants to be the one that lights up the world, right? And so inner child gets upset when she is not being seen, and also she's not having fun, right? And as an adult, I think there's a lot of time that we suppress our joy and trying to do our duties and whatever tasks that we need to do. So let us bring more joy back. And I think that's 11:11 right now at PST. And that's, I believe that 11:11 portal teaches us it's okay to be free and joyful and still be spiritual and aligned and responsible adult. You know what I mean? So that is the timeline I would love to be on. And if that resonates with you, we are on the same page. And yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, let's right hand on your heart, left hand on the top of your head, and energy circulate through your heart and the brain. I feel like this life today is short, but nice and short. Let's connect with the whole part of ourselves. Breathe through your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Repeat after me. Hello, brain. Hello, mind. Hello, ego. Hello, inner child. Hello, body. Hello, fascia. Hello, heart. Let's include everything, all parts of me. Thank you for working together in harmony. I love our collaboration. Thanks to you, we have great inner peace, inner balance, inner beauty. All parts of me are seen, felt, cared, nurtured, loved. I love our balance, peace, and beauty. Now let's place our heart in the center. Hello, heart. You're the lighthouse. We are following you. I love myself. I am lovable. I'm kind to myself. I forgive myself. I am safe. I'm protected. I'm guided. I am enough. My presence is enough. I am worthy. I'm worthy of perfect health, perfect joy, perfect health, unlimited abundance. I'm aligned with my heart's desire. My body's for joy. My life is for joy. You can add anything you want this moment. Today is a great day. What a great feeling to follow my heart. I felt really good. Thank you guys for joining. Today is post-portal, 11/11. We are integrating, recalibrating, and the portal is still open, and take advantage of it. And today we are feeling very sensitive day. It's a Cancer day in Scorpio. So validate all your feelings and filter out with the Scorpio wisdom, right? And what true stays and what's not true leaves the body. So whatever comes up and you get to command, it's like, I no longer want to see this in my life. Then there you go. Amen, right? So there's a lot of power to that. So thank you guys for being here, and sending you guys so much love, and see you tomorrow. Bye.